Hello class, my name is Sergeant First Class Lee. I'm out here at 1st Battalion, 1st Special Forces Group. I'm going to be giving an informational brief today. The classification of the brief that I'm going to be giving is unclass, and the informational brief that you're going to be receiving is going to be about the M4. So what is the M4 carbine? The M4 carbine is a 5.56 lightweight gas-operated air-cooled selective rate shoulder-fired weapon with a collapsible buttstock. So now that you know what an M4 carbine is, there's some specifications that you need to know about. First is the caliber, which is 5.56. Magazine capacity, 30 rounds will fit into a standard magazine that a U.S. Army soldier uses. The weight of an M4 with a sling and a 30-round magazine is 7.267 pounds. The length of a M4 carbine, the barrel, is 14.5 inches. The overall weapon with the buttstock collapsed is 29.72 inches, and with the buttstock extended, it is 33 inches. The maximum effective range of an M4 is about 500 meters. Now that we know what an M4 is, we know some of the specifications. Now we can go into the 8 cycles of functioning. The first cycle of functioning is feeding. What happens during feeding is the bolt carrier group is moved back to the rear, compressing the spring with enough energy to move the bolt carrier back forward and pull around out of the magazine. That is feeding. Chambering is while the bolt carrier group is moving forward, pulling around out of the magazine, it is then taking that round and putting it directly into the chamber. Then we have locking. What happens with locking, the bolt carrier group is moved to its most forward position, right, and is held in place by the bolt cam pin. Also, the locking lugs on the end of the bolt move behind the locking lugs on the back of the barrel extension. That is locking. What happens during firing? Well, during firing, when a soldier decides to engage a target, he pulls the trigger. Once he pulls the trigger, the hammer then moves forward. Once the hammer moves forward, it hits the back of the firing pin. The firing pin then hits the primer on the cartridge. An explosion happens, then the bullet is moved down the barrel. That is firing. Unlocking. What happens during unlocking? The bolt cam pin then follows the cam track that is located on the bolt carrier group and cause the bolt to spin just enough so the locking lugs move from behind the locking lugs on the back of the barrel extension. That is unlocking. Extracting is what happens when the bolt carrier group has a grip on the back of the cartridge. It then pulls the cartridge out of the barrel. That is extracting. Then we have ejecting. So once the bolt carrier group is moving back, it is putting pressure on the ejector and the ejector spring. The bolt carrier group moves back far enough so the nose of the cartridge is clear of the ejector port. Once that happens, the ejector spring releases and then throws the round out of the ejector port. Then we have cocking. What is cocking? Pretty much when the bolt carrier group is moving back, it is pushing the hammer down back into the firing position. Okay, so we spoke about what an M4 is, we spoke about the specifications, and we talked about the 8 cycles of functioning. Thank you for attending my class today. I hope you got something out of it, and have a good day.